Hey there, guys and gals and children of all ages. It's True Secret 22. And here we go. You know what day today is? Yes, Abandoned Factory Day. So, this is what took me out last season. So, we're going to try not to let that happen again. Hopefully. Hopefully. I would say I'm a lot better acquainted with the map and the map of the factory, and pretty much know what to expect with most everything on here. So, alright, I got a few things to tell you. I've been doing a crap load of grinding, as you can see here. I'm at level 25, 131 kills, no deaths. And have taken quite a bit of a journey around the system. And how I did that was what you see over there sitting, which is my CV hauler, Mark II. And short shots I did with this little baby right here, which is the flat warp that was also created, well, this was created by Bob-O-Matic and modified by me. And this one out here was created by me. And I'll show you that. Of course, you've seen the X many times, I imagine by now. And Ugly's on the back of the CV hauler right now. But this is something that I spent time, and this took me quite a bit of stone. And it's 61 by 61. I better be armed. It's 61 by 61. It was, anyway. And I sat it down here. Not real expensive, okay. Mostly like 9,000 stone dust, I believe it was. And not very much else other than for the core and the small fuel tank and a generator. But I set it down here, and it wasn't quite down into the ground over there in the water. So I went over there with some blocks to try to sturdy it up, and the whole thing collapsed on me. I started rebuilding it back again, but then after a while I just said, you know, this is just going to take me way too long to rebuild this one more time. And it's 61 by 61. I have it in my blueprints here. Of course, we're not going to show up. Right there it is, 61 by 61 spawner pad. I built it in space, so I could build it 61 by 61. And 8,144 stone dust. I will put that on. In fact, let's do that right now. We can go ahead and post this if anybody else needs something that large, because the ship I'm going to spawn, and also I wanted to tell everybody something, that it's a good idea to have backup with you at all times. And I have this little bluebird backup in case that my ship gets destroyed. I always carry this stuff in my factory, you know, done already. So if I have to spawn it for some reason, or if I go to another place and want to throw down a base real fast, I have an extra one. Or if mine somehow gets destroyed, which they did come over here while I was gone, and before my turrets took them out, they knocked out my my solar panels there and part of the wall, so I had to rebuild that, and I actually put in more solar panels. Instead of one on this side, now I have two on each side now. But yeah, the ship I'm going to spawn for our major mission here is one I've been working on for a long time, and it's called the Diamond Slim. And I do believe I already have that on my page on Steam. This is already up there, and it's level 15. Of course, the biggest part about it is Sathium, as you can see. 10,773, which is why one of the reasons I've been traveling all over the galaxy, because I had to go to Skillion to get Neodymium and Sathium and Alien Thorn, which is pretty much hard to find in a lot of other planets. But it's really ample there. They're the ones that have sharp points and way back and forth. They're kind of tall. They're about 2 meters tall. And they're pretty ample on Skillion. And I also had to go to Omicron for T6 and ZR1 and Aloe Vera, because that's about the only place you can get that in any ample numbers. You can't get any T6 or ZR1, I don't think, in very many other planets. I don't believe so. And I went to Masperon, and that was almost I had a couple of pretty close calls there with the planetary vessel, and it's way bigger than the one that I've dealt with on Omicron. And yeah, it was a pretty big butt kicker. But I did find out that after all those trials and tribulations, I come to find out that there's a Zascosium asteroid in the outskirts of Masperon and Erestrum on the planet, which is super easy to get to. There are multiple pockets of Erestrum on Masperon, and they're fairly easy to get to, but they put all the Zascosium near bases for the most part, and that made it pretty tough. And I kind of had to duck and dodge the PV for a while, and then eventually I just said to heck with it and flew over there and landed my PV with my HV on the back, which has 4 turrets on it. My CV has 4 turrets on it, and it tended to end up mincemeating that big ass PV vessel. It took all the turrets out, which is what I had it set for, was turrets. And once I stopped hearing my CV and my HV shooting, I come out from underneath it, which I was parked right on top of the Zascosium deposit on there, right near the PV headquarters pad. It's like southwest of it, and I ended up waiting for it to stop firing. Went back up, changed all of my turrets to fire on everything else that was alien, on generators and all of that, and it ended up dropping it into the ocean. It fell into the ocean. The only thing that was sticking out was the front end of it, a little bit of the front end. I didn't even try to salvage it. All I was there for was the ores, and I wanted to get out of there with my butt, you know. And as you can see, I'm already starting to get, I've mined this place to death, and I'm already starting to get meteorites. I got a copper one there and an iron one pretty close to it too, and they just called for another one when I ended this game, this episode, the last episode. They just called for one. So yeah, today's the day. We're gonna go over there and we're gonna do what we can to knock this place down and get our victory and our redemption this time. I truly hope so. And I'm gonna hop in here and fly over there, and I will see you when I get there. Great googly moogly, is it foggy over here? Alright, now we're gonna have some fun here because there are a lot of trees around and stuff also, so this ought to be hilarious. There are only 2 turrets on the front of it. We're going to shoot those with impunity. We do not care. We just want to knock them out. That's all. And in the process, hopefully not take too much damage. Yeah, I get a shot at it. There we go. Bye-bye. Alright, now I also know that we are going to switch out of these now. And one of these pads here. Whoa! Oh boy, he's gonna spawn. Did he spawn? Where is he? Somewhere here. There's a pad, I do believe. Okay, oh, you're ready for this. Thanks for the lesson, Cap. Nah, I can't blame it on Cap. I'm a pretty crappy driver sometimes. But, there is one here, though, if I remember correctly. These rocks is a pad. I'll tell you what we're going to do, though. We're just going to go ahead and land. No fear. Let's just get this crazy circus underway here. I'm telling you, I'm fairly loaded too, so I definitely want to get through this in one piece. And yeah, now I know there must be a sensor here or something. I'm not quite sure where that sensor is though. Oh, is that right there? No. Okay, plus I hear Mr. Scream and Pay Attention to Me. There was one here, but not quite dark enough yet, but really. It's right over here. There was Alright, Rick, thought you knew this map. Go over that way and go in. I believe there's mechs over there. I'm not wrong about that. I can hear them. Ah, the door closed. Okay. Alrighty. To me, this is the smartest way to go. Path of least resistance, of course. Rain coming down through there. Alright. Let's see if we got any. Oh man, alright, that'll work. Dock open here. Yeah, I don't like playing the run in and push the button game. Pull the switch game. Nah. I'd rather not do that. Yeah, no thank you. I'd rather do it this way. Oh, yeah, I feel like I have a better chance of surviving. I wanted to wait until I hit level 25 before I tried to come into this place, you know? Because I wanted to make sure I had the best plasma cannon possible. bubblies. Alright. Very last thing I'm worried about is looting. I am not worried about looting at all this time. I'm not looking in containers. I am staying focused and doing what I need to do to get through this. I'm not asking for anything extra than that. I make it through this, then bravo, awesome, awesome-o. I'm happy, happy, joy, joy. I hope you'll redeem then after my utter stupidity from last time. 3 blocks away, buddy. Oh, poison spider already. How you like that? Yay, good start, Rick. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. Walk up and say, here, shoot me. Oh crap. Not what I wanted to do. Especially with the turret right there. I will blow that thing away to get to that. There it is. There we go. He's a fun little bugger. Explosive, but I do have some though. But we're gonna pick this big boy off here. Not even give him a chance to mess up our day. Ah, shoot, I forgot about these guys. There we go. Okay. The old hopscotch deal again here. Probably help out a lot. Help you stay alive, fool. Alright, I'm allowed to curse on myself. Yeah, don't trust them buttons. Don't trust them buttons at all. Some switches are good, but these switches down here will lock you behind the door if you open it. Thank you. Alright, we got a hole coming up over here, but we're going to open that baby up. After we take care of these other goobers, I should say. Yeah. They took him down to the hospital. Alright. Okay. Alright, I guess I'm going to go ahead and jump up here and save this because I have some personal things that I need to take care of right now. So I will be back and you can catch the second part of this. Thanks for watching, guys. Good luck to all the competitors, and I'm out.